Zama Entertainment has always been there from my first album. No, not from my first album, from my second album. It's been there. I registered it, so to speak. I just finished recording. I give it to distributors, but it's always a collaboration between Zama and whoever is distributing. But I decided to take it to a whole new dimension of not just stopping at releasing my own work. Having had the years of experience I've had in the industry and having all the synergy and knowing all the people that I know, I decided to give back. It's like a time to give back, to also look in the industry and carry another artist under my wings who would need somebody to show them the way. So I decided to take Zama to that level of not just releasing my album, but also getting one or two artists, starting with one first, and using what I know so far to try and lift that person's personal life up and musical career up. So Zama decided to take on one artist this year, even though we've been existing and registered for years. And the first artist we've taken on is Jody. Unless you are not living in Nigeria, for you to tell me you have not heard the Oh Baby song. It's a nice song that everybody just loves out there. And we're doing our best to promote it, promote the music, promote her, and so far God is helping us.
The business I do, bless them. My work for office, bless them. Even my studies for school, bless them. My going and my coming, bless them. Anything where I do, bless them. Any song where I sing,
Work on family is interesting, you know. When I wasn't married, I could just get up and go anywhere I wanted to go. I mean, I could just get a text message on my phone at 12 midnight that, hey, the boys are hanging out somewhere here, and I jump into the car, I'm gone. And I come back, or I don't need to take permission from anybody. If I need to travel for 6 months, that's it. When I'm done, I come back home. But as a family man now, you know, your schedule, first of all, needs to change. You're not all by yourself anymore. There is somebody to come back home to, and jumping out from your bed at 2 a.m. and going to hang out with the boys, that doesn't happen. Unless it is a case of life and death, and somebody needs to be taken to the hospital, or it's a life-threatening situation, then maybe, yes. But I have tried to balance it, and the good thing about it is that I married somebody who also has a passion for what I do. I married somebody who loves what I do. Because it's a different thing between the person loving you and loving what you do. Yes, I love you, but I don't want you to do this kind of work. There's an issue. Meanwhile, that is the kind of work that brings you fulfillment. What are you going to do about it? So our tension just begins to come up in the whole house. So yes, she loves me as a husband, but she loves my work. You know, in fact, I saw my wife from afar at a concert when I was performing. I was like, wow. You know, so when I need to be away, she understands that this is what this man was created for. Even before he married me, this is what he was doing. I should come and add to what he's doing as a wife, not come and take away. So, but it's not that easy. You know, women are a different species from the men. When you are away, yes, she likes you to work, but she also misses you at the same time. So we find a way to balance it, but it's been good. It's been good combining work and family, and my wife has helped me there because she doesn't take me away from my work. She just lets me do what I need to do when I need to do it.
You don't change my story, you don't make my life better.
met my wife at a concert in London. I had finished performing, and there was this long queue of people waiting to buy my CDs and get an autograph. So there I was, sweating after the concert, but people were coming with their CDs. I was signing. And at a point I was tired. I couldn't look up anymore. So they just came to the table. I just see the CD, I just signed. And I'm like that. So there was a particular hand that brought a CD. Yeah, I was looking down. All I saw was just the fingernails, and I'm like, okay, I need to look up now. But you know how it is now. There were a lot of people around, security, protocol, and you needed to look for a very nice and stylish way to look without making it look like you're looking, you know. But at the end of the day, I had to look up, and I saw this angel. It was an angel I saw. I was like, my God. Hi. I signed the CD, and I was like, okay, how do I get to talk to this person when the queue is so long, people are still waiting, and this lady's going to leave? Oh my gosh. I said, well, too bad. It's just one of those things that happens. But right there, as I was sitting, I said, well, God, I really want to meet this lady again. So if I'm really meant to meet her, somehow I'm going to meet her. And guess what? I was leaving London the next day. She left. I finished signing, went to my hotel, was chilling. A friend of mine calls me up and says, hey, what are you doing? You know you're leaving tomorrow. Let's hang out now. First of all, I'm going to take you to this place. There's some lady that has a little exhibition, and once we're done there, we'll just go hang out. I said, okay, pick me up. Pick me up. We drove to this place where this lady was exhibiting some salad masters. There's this, it's cooking utensils where you are able to cook without using oil, just the pot, and you use like the water that drips off what comes from whatever you're trying to cook, just to cook. It was quite an interesting exhibition. And whilst we were there watching the whole display, who walks into the place? The lady that I signed the CD for. And I'm like, okay. It happened that it was her elder sister that was doing the exhibition. And I said, wow, God, you are too much. And we got talking and exchanged details. I left London the next day, and today she's my wife.